So welcome, everyone. Welcome, Fran. I'm just over the moon to be having the conversation with you today. And
Thanks, Mann.
it's exciting. So I would like to introduce who you are for those of you who may not have heard of you. Just give a little bit of an introduction to who you are and your amazing contributions to the coaching profession.
Thank you.
So Fran Fisher is an MCC who is based in the area of Seattle, Washington, United States. However, she's known all over the world. She is internationally known not only as a coach, but as a leader, a visionary, and an author, a speaker. She specializes in providing coaching for leaders who really want to make a change and transformation, not only in their lives, but impacting our world. And she also is an experienced mentor and assessor, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Fran received the Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012 from the Washington State ICF chapter, and she's also recognized as, I heard her name, I don't know how many years before I actually met you, Fran, but I heard about you as one of the pioneers and champions of our coaching profession. So you were there when coaching was just a seedling,
Yes. Yes.
growing into what we now have and is continuing to evolve. And Fran was actually you were the founding ICF executive board member, I believe,
Right.
when ICF first started and took root. She started the credentialing program, which we all know is essential for our programs to get trained as credentialed coaches. She was the first executive director for the Association of Coach Training Organizations, which is known as ACTO. And she's been serving as an ICF, PCC, and MCC assessor since 1998. So you've been at it a while.
Very beginning.
I know, which is so exciting for our topic of mastery, because I know that that's something that you are passionate about and committed to. So in 1991, Fran founded the Living Your Visions, or LYV. It's a process for empowering individuals in transforming their vision into reality. In 97, she founded the Academy for Coach Training, one of the first ICF accredited ACTP programs. She lives near Seattle. When she finds some leisure time, I know because she's so busy with so many other projects, but she loves to do ballroom dancing. I know you're a big hiker, and yeah, we'll see you on Dancing with the Stars one day.
Oh, yeah, right.
And she and I share a passion for walking along the water or the ocean and hiking. Yeah. Of course, you've done the Camino, which is right on my doorstep here.
That's right.
In Portugal, and I haven't done it yet. So you're my inspiration one of these years. But it is really my pleasure to welcome Fran to our conversation about mastery and to a contributor to the Wisdom Library.
Thank you, Meg.
Yeah, and don't let me forget to mention about the portable mentor. We do want to put something a link that will be a resource for people on the path to MCC, which is what this program is designed for. That it's such a valuable program. I know I get a lot out of it to
Thank you.
Deepen the understanding about the competencies, and I know that's another thing that you and I share. As a passion, and what connected us was just that exploration of the competencies at the masterful level, and what does that look like? What does it feel like? And that's what I hope we can explore today in our conversation.
The big mystery.
I know it is. Sometimes it seems elusive, but
yes,
so trying to kind of get things that perhaps are a little more tangible or a little bit. Realizing what it is and the journey to greater mastery, which I know you and I continue on that
journey. That's right.
Every day. Yeah. So thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you. This is my favorite subject, so I'm happy to be here and see what I can do to contribute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is we have a series of questions that we have been exploring together, and I'd like for us to just kick it off with the biggie, the big question of, from your perspective, how do you define masterful coaching?
Well, thank you for sharing this question in advance, because I had to give it considerable thought because it is the elusive mystery. And what comes to mind first as an initial response is, what is coaching?
Mm.
What is coaching?
Wow. Yeah.
Never mind masterful.
Great question.
So, yeah, without going into this, the story in itself is fun to share. I did find a definition for coaching that has been the inspiration for me, and my signature and my relationship to coaching. So I want to start there in response to your question. My definition of coaching is that coaching is the sacred space of unconditional love, where learning, growth, and transformation naturally occur. So I took that definition to my school that I ran for about 10 years and subsequently sold. I've been in private practice since 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's there as a context for everything that I do and share. And that sacred space of unconditional love is all about acceptance and no judgment, suspending judgment. It just, and in the space of no judgment, our clients feel safe enough to do their work.
Yes.
And that's why I say learning, growth, and transformation naturally occur in that safe space, right? So that's the overarching context.
Wow.
Masterful coaching, I've given a lot of thought to that in the last few years as well, because I attract clients to mentor for their advanced levels,
yes,
for their accreditation. And I've delivered these mentoring programs in groups and individually for years now. And so I've been in constant inquiry as to how to define masterful coaching. Well, it popped out just about 6 months ago. And now it sits on the cover of my resource manual for the people that I mentor. Okay?
Great. Wow.
So it starts with, as a coach, I am being the space of my client's greatness. So you can see how that comes right out of my definition of coaching. The essence of masterful coaching is a space for the client's greatness and a connection to the whole of who the client is being. The coach lets go and trusts at the level of unconscious competence.
That is absolutely fabulous. And one of the things that struck me is I didn't hear any doing in that. There's
great listening, Meg.
And you just captured it so beautifully that it is showing up at that being. It's the state of being.
Yes, the coach's being, as well as being the space for the client's being.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so what we do is facilitate our clients in accessing the essence of who they are, their greatness.
Yeah.
And that's what's empowering and transformational.